All right, recording this one from the beautiful Uruguay. Now, let's dive on into it. How to stay ripped, how to get ripped, how to stay that way. Let's dive on in. All right, so the biggest thing is what changed, right? What helped me get to this point, not fall off, keep on track. What's the secret? Now, the biggest hack that I can tell you, the biggest change is my mindset, okay? My mindset, what I'm conscious of, how I think is completely different, okay? So I don't, I no longer question when I have to do hard things. When I started this journey, when I was overweight, I would always slack on things. I would always think, oh, it's too hard, or oh, I'll just go home early, But now I push for extra reps. I push when it's difficult, when I'm in a caloric deficit, right? When I'm trying to cut weight, I'm trying to lean up. I don't eat as much, but I now thrive and prefer that because it helps me tap into a stronger mindset. It doesn't it doesn't push me to become comfortable, right? Now, as well as that, some other important factors that have changed is my habits. So when I started, I would eat just whatever, right? I thought I was bulking. I'd have McDonald's probably twice, three times a week. I'd have a lot of carbs, so rice, bread. I just thought that I was, and that's not a bad thing, but I had in excess of probably 6 meals a day, okay? And this is just any rice, brown rice, blah, blah, yeah? So I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a diet. I just kind of just ate as I pleased. And when you eat for that way for a while and you have, say, two, three cheat meals a week, you get accustomed to that. And so for you to change that, have a soft mindset to change to a savage mindset, you really need to sacrifice a lot. Now, I'm going to show you exactly what's going to help you understand and overcome those challenges that you will eventually come to. But a lot of it starts with your mindset and your habits, okay? You can be given the best fucking diet, the best program, coach, everything, but if your mindset is not tweaked towards that result and you don't understand how you're going to overcome certain challenges, you're going to struggle. You're going to be like 70% of the people that try a diet, they fall back, they go back to old habits, they gain weight again. They are stuck in that identity, okay? Now, one big thing that made me change is that the pain of me staying the same was so painful that I had to take the steps to change. I just had to because it was too painful where I was. I was overweight. I lacked confidence, just a lot of other bad habits. Okay. So the pain of where you are has to be so painful that the value and commitment to change is going to be way less. Okay. Now, understand that when you're in this process of losing weight, building a new person, your physique, you're building a new identity, okay? So your thoughts, your actions, your habits, everything is going to be changed. You have to change that, and you can change who you are. You just need to act, think, and have the self-talk of the 10.0 version that you want to be. And you can decide that right now, okay? It doesn't have to wait for a perfect moment when you're ready, a New Year's resolution, all that fucking bullshit. You can decide that and commit to that right now. Now, you can't outwork a bad diet, okay? All these people that do a ton of cardio, they think they have to starve themselves. It isn't the right way to do it, okay? There is a way, there is a benefit in doing cardio, yes. You can lose weight and lean up quicker, yes. But it's not what you have to do. Guys, I don't do any cardio, okay? I don't do any cardio. I just track my calories and that's it. Now, there was a point in time where I hated tracking calories, but guys, believe me, when you track calories, it is a game changer. You understand how much eating this is gonna pull you back, or all these different things. And it's important to know your numbers, okay? Because what's measured can be improved. And if you're trying to cut weight, you need to understand your numbers. You can't just guess what you're gonna eat. I'm gonna eat a lettuce fucking with tuna. It ain't the way. Okay, you're gonna hate life. You're gonna hate what you're doing. You need to understand your numbers. Now, macros, macronutrients, all this stuff, that is also very important. Now, if you guys don't have that, I do have a program where I can help you get in the best shape of your life physically, as well as building a stronger mindset. So feel free to shoot me a DM. Otherwise, if you want to take a longer time and save money, not invest in yourself, there is plenty on the internet. Okay. Now, macros, cardio, we've gone through that. Training plan. Now, I see a lot of guys ask, oh, what do you bench? Or how much are you benching? How much are you squatting? Guys, the form is the most important thing. If you have no form, you'll get an injury. You won't even see any progress in your training, in your body, because the form is the most important part, guys. Some of these calisthenic dudes are way stronger than guys that do weights. Why? Because their form, because they are focused on body weights. Okay, this is a whole other topic, but guys, just do a proper form. Okay, it doesn't have to be crazy weights. You don't have to go and hurt yourself. Form first. You need a set routine. Okay, if you don't have a set routine, you're gonna rock up in the gym. You're not gonna know what you're gonna do. You're gonna be one of those guys that just does a circuit all day, and then you're eventually just gonna have no muscle. You're going to be at a point where like, fuck this, I can't be bothered training anymore. I'm not getting results. Well, obviously, if you don't have a training routine. Now, another important part is, do you actually know what you're doing when you're training? A lot of people don't. I see a lot of people that don't know how to use certain machines. And that's why it's important to have a program to follow, understand how to do certain exercises, etc. Higher purpose, so important. This above everything. If you are thinking of yourself and you think that, oh, I just want to get ripped, or even making money, you just want to make money. It's just about you. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where it does not suffice anymore, because you're always going to serve you, and it doesn't inspire you to keep going. Let's say that you had to go work a hard job, right? And you had to sacrifice a lot. You didn't really have any main goal. There was no one else in your life, okay? Eventually you're going to be like, fuck this. Why am I sacrificing all this just for this? There has to be a bigger purpose. And that purpose generally is, if you've got kids, if you've got younger siblings, if you've got even just people that look up to you, right? You are an example for everyone around you, whether you are conscious of it, whether you like it, whether you don't. We are all examples for everyone, including myself, okay? So you might tell your kids, have discipline, and you're overweight, you've got tits. That is the issue, okay? Because you are not a living example of what you're trying to teach your children. We are all examples, okay? So it isn't about you. When I train, when I diet, all these things that I do, it isn't about me. I'm following my purpose, which is building the best version of myself and helping people, becoming a better example for others. If I'm not doing that and I'm serving myself and I indulge in too much desire or pleasure, okay, if it's eating, even just eating shit, right? I get to a point and I'm just like, fuck, what am I doing? It doesn't align with my consciousness, okay? I can't serve myself too long. I just like, fuck this. I can't do this. I'm going to get fat. And then my siblings, everyone around me is going to see me like that. I can't do that. So that serves me very well, because my mindset is, I'm not thinking of myself. Okay? You guys need to do the same. Accountability. Without accountability, especially if you're starting, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in better shape, is super important. Okay? Just as much as your higher purpose. Having someone to be accountable to a coach, to a training buddy, is going to help you keep in line and question every time you go to eat that shit. Every time you go to try and skip the gym because it's cold outside, right? You need that accountability. And when it comes to things like bad habits and things like that, if you have kids, it is the easiest form of higher purpose that you could have, because you're choosing yourself over them, right? You are choosing you over them. So you are accountable to them, trying to be their best example. Yeah. So that is the highest form of accountability, having kids. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Take action, commit to becoming a better you. Don't wait for a new year, a birthday, a stupid date. If you really love yourself, if you really wanted to become a better version of yourself, you would do it right now. So, guys, if you want a program, I've got diet, training programs. We also have a mindset course, a group of other savages who are trying to become a better version of themselves. Shoot me a DM on Instagram and let's work. But otherwise, have a cracker day.